Hello and welcome to this tutorial. This is Casey and we continue with function composition. In this scenario we have three questions and let's have some fun here. First question asks us to find g of f of x for f of x is equals to square root of 2x minus 5 and g of x is equals to 5x squared minus 3. First things first, let's find the inner function f of x, which is equals to the square root of 2x minus 5. So since we don't have any inputs in this regard, we have to make this to be our input. Right? So we have to apply our input to the equation of g of x, which now has to be g in brackets, our input equals to 5, our input squared minus 3. This is our g of x, the outer function, which takes in the inner function, and our inner function is square root of 2x minus 5 square root of 2x minus 5. So all we have to do is solve on the right hand side, which we have equals to 5. A square root which is squared, the square root cancels out, so we have 2x minus 5 minus 3. Therefore we have 10x minus 25 minus 3, and our solution is 10x minus 28. So this becomes our first solution, question number 1. So let's move on to question number 2. We go ahead and find h of g of x for g of x is equals to cube root of x minus 4 and h of x is equals to x cubed plus 4. So the inner function is g of x, which equals to the cube root of x minus 4. So this becomes our input. So let's solve this. We go ahead and put h in brackets, our input, which is equals to our input cubed plus 4. Insert our input, cube root of x minus 4 cube root of x minus 4. Cool. So the next step is we solve for the right hand side. Any cube root cubed is cancels out, so we have x minus 4 plus 4. Therefore our answer is x. So this is our solution for the second equation. In the last equation, you would notice that we have an input value into our equation. So what are we supposed to do? At the beginning of this tutorial, I mentioned that you process the inner function, then the result of the inner function becomes the input of the outer function. So let's go ahead and apply this. Our inner function, g of x, our inner function takes 2, which is equals to 5 in brackets 2 plus 2. It's that simple. So we go ahead and put 10 plus 2, hence it's equals to 12. So g of 2 is equals to 12. Now remember, g of 2 is our input to f of x. So it becomes f of g. So let's go ahead and work it out. We have f of g of 2. Now we know it's 12. So we don't have to rewrite it. Equals to, now you apply it to the equation here. So we have x, which is 12 minus 1, and the answer is 11. So in a nutshell, these questions are not complicated. As long as you get the drill and the hang of how you should apply the inner function to the outer function, this is all you need. So if you are given any inputs, like in our case here, you apply the inputs to the inner function, and then the result becomes your input to the outer function. So make sure you understand this, and you'll always find these questions to be as simple as you've seen. Thank you guys, and see you in my next video.